everyone. Uh, this is the second video of this vocab series, and I want to walk you through from this vocabulary list of GregMat from Group 7 to Group 12 inclusive. So let's get started. The first one is OPs. Calm someone's down. OPs means calm someone's down, satisfy a demand or a desire. That's OPs. Arbitrary, determined by chance, not reason. Determined by chance. Capricious, erratic, haphazard. Determined by chance, not reason. Arbitrary. Archaic, ancient or outmoded, out of date. Archaic means ancient or outmoded, out of date. Archaic. Clamorous, characterized by extremely loud noise. That's clamorous. Clamorous means characterized by extremely loud noise. Vociferous, characterized by extremely loud noise. That's clamorous. Dearth, lack of something in particular area. Dearth means lack of something in particular area. Scarcity, shortfall, want, lack of something in particular area. That's dearth. Explicable, able to be explained or understood. Explicable means able to be explained or understood. That's explicable. Hyperbole, exaggeration to make a point or be funny. Hyperbole means exaggeration to make a point or be funny. Immutable, not capable of being changed. That's immutable means not capable of being changed. Indefatigable. Indefatigable means highly determined or resistant to tiring out. Indefatigable means highly determined, resistant to tiring out. Yeah, that's indefatigable. Let's pronounce it.
Indefatigable.
Yeah, indefatigable. Indefatigable. Highly determined, resistant to tiring out. Indolent. Habitually lazy, adverse to activity. Indolent means habitually lazy, adverse to activity. That's indolent. Insular. Limited in outlook or experience. Narrow. Limited in outlook, experience, or narrow. That's insular. Intransigent. Refusing to compromise, stubborn. Intransigent means refusing to compromise, stubborn. Unyielding, unwavering, obstinate. Intransigent. Refusing to compromise, stubborn. Intrepid, resolutely fearless, brave. Intrepid, resolutely fearless, brave. Irreverent, lacking proper respect or seriousness. Irreverent, lacking proper respect or seriousness. Irreverent means lacking proper respect or seriousness. Loath, dislike greatly, often with disgust. Loath, dislike greatly, often with disgust. Loath means dislike greatly, often with disgust. Malign, evil and harmful. Malign means evil or harmful. Malign, evil and harmful. Malign, malign means evil and harmful. Malleable, changeable or flexible, capable of being influenced. Malleable,
Malleable.
malleable, changeable or flexible, capable of being influenced. Changeable or flexible, capable of being influenced. That's malleable, malleable. Neophyte, an amateur or a newbie in a field. Neophyte means an amateur or a newbie in a field. Tyro, fledgling, initiate. Neophyte means an amateur or novice in a field. Novice in a field. Plastic, capable of being molded, flexible. Capable of being molded, flexible. Artificial, unnatural, capable of being molded, flexible. Artificial, unnatural, right? That's plastic. Platitude, a trite or a banal remark or statement. A, a trite or a banal remark or statement. Platitude. Platitude means a trite or banal remark or statement. A trite or banal remark or statement. Platitude. That's a platitude. Prescient. Prescient means possessing first sight of upcoming events. Prescient means possessing first sights of upcoming events. That's a prescient. Pristine. It in its original unspoiled state. In its original unspoiled state. That's a pristine. Reproach. Express criticism. Two words. Reprimed. Reproach means express criticism. Two words. Reprimed. Robust. Capable of surviving despite adverse condition. Robust means capable of surviving despite adverse condition. That's a robust, strong and powerful, capable of surviving despite adverse condition. Salubrious, promoting health or well-being. Pleasant, promoting health or well-being. Pleasant. Salubrious. Sanction, sanction,
Sanction.
sanction. Yeah, sanction. Authorize or permit. Sanction means authorize or permit, license, consent to, and endorse, authorize or permit. As a verb, another meaning is penalize and punish. Sanction means authorize and permit, penalize and punish. It has a two meaning. One is authorize and permit, another is penalize and punish. That's sanction. Schedulous, paying attention to details, diligent. Sedulous. Sedulous means paying attention to detail or diligent. Diligent means paying attention to detail. Sedulous. That's sedulous. Soporific. Causing sleep, lethargy. Soporific means causing sleep or lethargy. That's a soporific. Stern. Hard, harsh or severe in manner. Stern means hard, harsh or severe in manner. Stern. Stern means hard, harsh, severe in manner. Stern. Hard, harsh, or severe in manner. Stern. Tendencies. Biased towards a particular view, often a provocative one. Tendencies. Biased towards a particular view, often a provocative one. Tendencies. Biased towards a particular view, often a provocative one. Tendencies. Accentuate. Give emphasis or draw attention to something. Accentuate. Give emphasis or draw attention to something. Accentuate. Underscore. Foreground. Accent. Accentuate means give emphasis or draw attention to something. Conjectural. Pertaining to a guess or inference made with a limited data. Conjectural means pertaining to a guess or inference made with a limited data. That's a conjectural. Convivial, demonstrating a jovial nature or a fondness for a festivities and companionship. Jovial nature, jovial means demonstrating a jovial nature or a fondness for festivities and companionship. That's the jovial. No, convivial. That's a convivial. Convivial means demonstrating a jovial nature or a fondness for festivities and companionship. Yeah, that's convivial. Decadent, displaying excessive indulgence, sometimes to a morally degenerate extent. Displaying an excessive decadent means displaying an excessive indulgence, sometimes to a morally degenerate extent. Sometimes to a morally degenerate extent. Decadent, displaying an excessive indulgence, sometimes to a morally degenerate extent. Egregious, remarkably bad or shocking to a conspicuous degree. Remarkably bad or shocking to a conspicuous degree. Egregious, remarkably bad or shocking to a conspicuous degree. Evanescent means a vanishing or a fading away quickly like a mist or a phantom. Ephemeral, fleeting, transitory. That's evanescent, evanescent, evanescent. Let's pronounce it.
Evanescent.
Evanescent. Yeah, evanescent. Flamboyant, characterized by showy confidence and audacious display. Characterized by showy confident and audacious display. Flamboyant, characterized by showy confident and audacious display. Forestall, forestall, prevent something by taking strategic action in advance. Forestall, prevent something by taking strategic action in advance. Forestall, prevent something by taking strategic action in advance. Gainsay, deny, refute, an assertion or argument. Deny or refute an assertion or argument. Gainsay. Deny or refute an assertion or argument. Gainsay. That's gainsay. Deny or refute an assertion or argument. Gainsay. Galvanize, inspire or stir up to action or heightened activities. Heightened activities. Galvanize means inspire or stir up to an act to action or heightened activities. That's a galvanize. Indiscriminate, lacking selectivity or judgment, often with a potentially harmful effect. Indiscriminate, lacking selectivity or judgment, often with a potentially harmful effect. Indiscriminate, lacking selectivity or judgment, often with a potential harmful effect. That's indiscriminate. Aimless, haphazard, blanket. Innocuous, innocuous means harmless, having no ill effect. That's innocuous. Benign, innoxious, anodyne, harmless, having no ill effect. Innocuous. Momentary, lasting for a brief moment or interval. Momentary means lasting for a brief moment or interval. Transitory, evanescent, transient, momentary. That's momentary. Mundane, commonplace or ordinary, lacking excitement. Humdrum, tedious, prosaic, tedious, humdrum, prosaic, commonplace or ordinary, lacking excitement. Mundane, nettlesome, causing irritation or annoyance. Causing irritation or annoyance, that's nettlesome. Trying, vexing, irksome, trying, vexing, irksome, causing irritation or annoyance. Nettlesome. Nullify, render ineffective, cancel out or invalidate. Render ineffective, cancel out or invalidate. Annul, rescind, void, nullify. That's nullify. Render ineffective, cancel out or invalidate. Obviate, sidestep or bypass a potential problem or difficulty. Obviate means sidestep or bypass a potential problem or difficulty. Preclude, avert, rule out. That's obviate. Obviate means sidestep or bypass a potential problem or difficulty. That's obviate. Omnipresent, existing or seeming to exist everywhere at once. Omnipresent, existing or seeming to exist everywhere at once. Omnipresent, existing or seeming to exist everywhere at once. Omnipresent. Oust, oust, displace or eject from a position or place. That's oust. Expel, depose, topple, displace or eject from a position or a place. That's oust. Palpable, tangible, perceptible, and clearly noticeable. Palpable means tangible, perceptible, or clearly noticeable. Palpable means tangible, perceptible, or clearly noticeable. Tangible, perceptible, or clearly noticeable. Palpable. Perfidy, act of a betrayal or unfaithfulness. Perfidy means act of a betrayal or unfaithfulness. Act of a betrayal or unfaithfulness. Perfidy. Profuse, abundant, plentiful, or occurring in a large amount. Profuse means abundant, plentiful, or occurring in a large amount. Copious, prolific, ample. Profuse means abundant, plentiful, occurring in a large amount. Profuse. Pugnacious, quick to engage in a conflict or argument. Combative, pugnacious, belligerent, bellicose, truculent, quick to engage in a conflict or argument or combative. Pugnacious means quick to engage in a conflict or argument or combative. Belligerent, bellicose, truculent, pugnacious. That's pugnacious, quick to engage in a conflict or argument, combative. Sagacious, demonstrating wisdom or a sound judgment. Sagacious means demonstrating wisdom, sound judgment. Astute, penetrating, perspicacious, demonstrating wisdom or sound judgment. That's a sagacious. Sanguine, cheerfully optimistic, particularly in a difficult situation. Cheerfully optimistic, particularly in a difficult situation. That's sanguine.
Sanguine.
Sanguine, cheerfully optimistic, particularly in a difficult situation. Buoyant, bullish, upbeat, sanguine, cheerfully optimistic, particularly in a difficult situation. Scant, hardly sufficient, meager or minimal. Hardly sufficient, meager, minimal. Scant, negligible, deficient, inadequate. Scant, hardly sufficient, meager, minimal. Hardly sufficient, meager, minimal, negligible, deficient, inadequate. Scant, skullduggery, skullduggery. Let's pronounce it.
Skullduggery.
Skullduggery. Skullduggery means sneaky or dishonest action. Sneaky or dishonest action means skullduggery. Swindling, unscrupulousness, unscrupulousness, chicanery, sneaky or dishonest action, skullduggery. Trivial, a minor significance or a value. That's a trivial. Frivolous, superficial. Inconsequential, a minor significance of a minor significance or value. Trivial. Utilitarian, emphasizing practicality and functionality over aesthetics. Utilitarian means emphasizing practicality or functionality over aesthetics. Pragmatic, sensible, realistic, emphasizing practicality and functionality over aesthetics. That's utilitarian. Vapid. Vapid means uninteresting, lacking flavor or spark. Insipid, anemic, dull. Anemic, insipid, dull, uninteresting, lacking flavor or spark. That's a vapid. Vapid means uninteresting, lacking flavor, spark. Insipid, anemic, dull. Boris, rude or unrefined in manner or behavior. Rude or unrefined in
Boorish.
Boris means rude or unrefined in manner or behavior. Coerce, uncouth, discourteous, rude or unrefined in manner or behavior. Boris, rude or unrefined in manner or behavior. Boris. Brook, to tolerate or endure something, especially an annoyance. To tolerate or endure something, especially an annoyance. Abid, stand, stomach. To tolerate or endure something, especially an annoyance. Brook means to tolerate or endure something, especially an annoyance. Let's pronounce the brook.
Brook.
To tolerate or endure something, especially an annoyance. That's a brook. Tolerate or endure something, especially an annoyance. Abid, stand, stomach. Next. Circumspect, caution or worry, especially when considering the potential consequences. Circumspect means caution or worry, especially when considering the potential consequences. That's a circumspect. Committee, a courteous harmony or mutual respect towards each other. Committee means a courteous harmony or mutual respect towards each other. That's the committee. Commensurate, Comparable in size, extent, or degree, proportionate. Comparable in size, extent, or degree, proportionate. Commensurate. Commensurate means comparable in a size, extent, or degree, proportionate. Equivalent. Commensurate. Comparable in a size, extent, or degree, proportionate. Proportionate. Yeah, that's commensurate. Cordial. Characterized by warmth and sincerity. Cordial means amiable, characterized by warmth and sincerity. Genial, affectionate, affectionate, characterized by warmth and sincerity. That's cordial. Deleterious, having a harmful effect. Inimical, adverse, injurious. Deleterious means having a harmful effect. Dichotomy, a split into two contrasting or opposite parts. A split into two contrasting or opposite parts. That's the dichotomy. Edify, enlighten or uplift through knowledge or teach. Edify means enlighten or uplift through knowledge or teach. That's edify. Elicit, extract or a reply or action provoke. Extract a reply or action provoke. Elicit, extract a reply or action provoke. Elicit, extract a reply or action provoke. Elicit means extract a reply or action provoke. Elicit, that's elicit.
Elicit.
Elicit, extract a reply or action provoke. For example, the interviewer question managed to elicit a candid reply from a celebrity. Extract to reply, action or provoke. That's the elicit. Yeah. Erudite, possessing a great knowledge, typically from study or research. Erudite means possessing a great knowledge, typically from study or research. For example, the professor was an erudite scholar who authored several renowned papers. Erudite means possessing a great knowledge, typically from study or research. Erudite. Fecund, fertile or highly productive. Fecund means fertile or highly productive. Feeble, weak, deficient in strength. Feeble means weak, deficient in strength. Feeble, weak, deficient in strength. Felicitous, well suited or apt. Felicitous means well suited or apt, causing delight or satisfaction. Felicitous means well suited or apt, causing delight or satisfaction. Felicitous, well suited or apt, causing delight or satisfaction. Felicitous. Forbear, refrain or abstain from doing something. Refrain or abstain from doing something. Forbear. Forbear means refrain or abstain from doing something. 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 Yeah, that's a forbear. Eschew, desist, son. Haphazard, lacking clear planning, order, or direction. Haphazard, lacking clear planning, order, or direction. Haphazard, haphazard, lacking clear planning, order, or direction.
Haphazard.
Haphazard, lacking clear planning, order, or direction. Hodgepodge, a mixture or assortment of different things. A mixture or assortment of different things. Hodgepodge, a mixture or assortment of different things. Hodgepodge. Impede, obstruct or hinder progress. Impede means obstruct or hinder progress. Impede. Indue, impetus, rash or hasty in action or decision. Impetus, impetus, impetus means rash or hasty in action or decision. Impetus, impetus, rash or hasty in action or decision. Rash or hasty in action or decision. Impetus, impetus, impetus means rash or hasty. rash or hasty in action or decision, rash or hasty or in action or decision, rash or hasty in action or decision, impetus, rash or hasty in action or decision, irascible, easily angered or irritated, irascible means easily angered or irritated,
Irascible.
irascible means easily angered or irritated, irascible means easily angered or irritated, irascible, mercenary, motivated primarily by a desire for monetary or material gain, motivated primarily by a desire for monetary or material gain, motivated primarily by a desire for a monetary or material gain, motivated primarily by desire for monetary or material gain, motivated primarily by desire for monetary or material gain, mercenary, motivated primarily by desire for monetary or material gain. Yeah, that's mercenary. Meticulous, exhibiting a great care to detail, exhibiting great care or detail, exhibiting great care or detail. Meticulous, exhibiting great care or detail. That's meticulous. Mordant, biting or sharply critical in thought or expression, biting or sharply critical in thought or expression. Mordant. Mordant means biting or sharply critical in thought or expression. Mordant, biting or sharply critical in thought or expression. Mordant means biting or sharply critical in thought or expression. Mordant. Outstripe, surpass or do better than. Outstripe means surpass or do better than. Outstripe. Precarious, uncertain and likely to cause danger. Uncertain and likely to cause danger. Uncertain and likely to cause danger. Likely to cause danger. Precarious. Uncertain and likely to cause danger. Uncertain and likely to cause danger. Uncertain and likely to cause danger. Precarious, uncertain and likely to cause danger. Precarious, uncertain and likely to cause danger. Quirky, unusual in an enduring or peculiar way. Quirky means unusual in an enduring or a peculiar way. Quirky, unusual in an enduring or a peculiar way. Quirky, eccentric, unorthodox, idiosyncratic, peculiar, right? Unusual in an enduring or peculiar way. Quirky. Repudiate, reject or refute. Forswear, rebut, disobey, reject or refute. Repudiate, reject or refute. Reject or refute. Tact, skill in handling difficult situation without causing offense. Skill in handling difficult situation without causing offense. Tact, that's a tact. Skill in handling difficult situation without causing offense. That's a tact. Trifling, lacking significance or importance. That's the trifling. Turbulent, full of conflict or chaos. Full of conflict or chaos. Turbulent means full of conflict or chaos. Acumen, quickness or keenness in understanding and judgment. Quickness and keenness in understanding and judgment. Antithesis, the direct opposite or contrast. Antithesis means the direct opposite or contrast. Ascribe, attribute or credit something to a particular cause or source. Ascribe means attribute or credit something to a particular cause or source. Ascribe, attribute or credit something to a particular cause or source. Befuddled, befuddled, befuddled.
Befuddled.
Confused, bewildered or perplexed. Befuddled means confused, bewildered or perplexed. Befuddled means confused, bewildered or perplexed. Baffled, nonplussed, stumped. Befuddled, confused, while bewildered, perplexed. Eschew, eschew, eschew,
Eschew.
eschew. Intentionally avoid or abstain from. intentionally forego, observe, renounce, right? Eschew means intentionally avoid or abstain from. Intentionally avoid or abstain from. Intentionally avoid or abstain from. Eschew. Intentionally avoid or abstain from. Esoteric, understood by few or a small group of people. That's esoteric. Understood by few or a small group of people. Esoteric means understood by few, small group of people. Esoteric, recondite, arcane, abstruse. Understood by few or a small group of people. Esoteric, recondite, arcane. Evasive, indirect, not straightforward, avoiding confrontation. Indirect or not straightforward, avoiding confrontation. Evasive. Evasive means indirect, not straightforward, avoiding confrontation. Indirect or not straightforward, avoiding confrontation. Evasive. Indirect or not straightforward, avoiding confrontation. Evasive. Evasive means indirect or not straightforward, avoiding confrontation. Exculpate. Clear from a blame or a guilt. That's exculpate. Another vocab is expedite, accelerate or speed up the process or action. Expedite, accelerate or speed up the process or action. Accelerate or speed up the process or action. Expedite, hasten, quicken, facilitate. Fastidious, showing a great care and attention to detail. Hard to please, showing a great care and attention to detail. Hard to please. Fastidious, showing a great care, attention to detail, hard to please. Fastidious. Feign, pretend or simulate. Affect, pretend or simulate. Feign, pretend or simulate. Feign. Let's pronounce it.
Feign.
Feign, pretend or simulate. Yeah, that's feign. Furtive, sneaky or secretive, especially due to guilt. Furtive, sneaky or secretive, especially due to guilt. Sneaky or secretive, especially due to guilt. Furtive, surreptitious, sneaky or surreptitious, sneaky or secretive, especially due to guilt. Furtive, hamper, obstruct or hinder progress. Hamper means obstruct or hinder progress. Hamper. Indispensable, completely necessary or essential. Completely necessary or essential. Indispensable. Indispensable means crucial, requisite, imperative. Indispensable, completely necessary or essential. Indispensable, completely necessary or essential. Lament, express deep sorrow or a regret. Mourn, wail, weep. Express deep sorrow or a regret. Lament means express deep sorrow or a regret. Mourn. She lamented the loss of her cherished necklace. That's the example. Lament means express deep sorrow or regret. Myopic, short-sighted, lacking creativity. Myopic means short-sighted, lacking creativity, narrow-minded, insular, parochial. Myopic means short-sighted, lacking creativity. Myopic, short-sighted, lacking creativity, narrow-minded, insular, parochial. Short-sighted, lacking creativity, myopic, insular, parochial, narrow-minded. Nonchalant, appearing casually calm or indifferent. Nonchalant means appearing casually calm or indifferent. Collected, blaze, insouciant. Despite the chaos around her, she remained nonchalant, appearing ca- casually calm or indifferent. Partial, prejudiced, biased towards one side. Partisan, skewed, discriminatory. He is, pa- he is partial to chocolate dessert over fruity ones. He is partial to chocolate desserts over fruity ones. Prejudiced or biased towards one side. Partial. Pensive, deep in thoughts. Pensive means deep in thoughts. Pensive, deep in thoughts. Pensive means deep in thoughts. She sat in a pensive mood, gazing out the window. Pensive means deep in thoughts, deep in thoughts. Pensive means deep in thoughts. Potent, indicate a warm, indicate or warn that something often unpleasant is going to happen. Indicate or warn that something often unpleasant is going to happen. Presage, augur, augur, foreshadow, indicate or warn that something often pleasant is going to happen. Portent, indicate or warn that something pleasant or something indicate or warn that something often pleasant unpleasant is going to happen. Portent means indicate or warn that something often unpleasant is going to happen. Portent. Provincial, narrow in perspective, not sophisticated. Insular, parochial, myopic. Provincial means narrow in perspective, not sophisticated. Rudimentary, basic or elementary in the earliest stage of development. Basic or elementary in the earliest stage of development. Basic or elementary in the earliest stage of development. Primitive, crude, embryonic, rudimentary, the basic or elementary in the earliest stage of development. Rudimentary, basic or elementary in the earliest stage of development. The basic or elementary in the basic or elementary in the earliest stage of development. Yeah, that's a rudimentary. Salutary, beneficial, especially in promoting health well-being. Salutary, beneficial, especially in promoting health or well-being. Salutary, productive, valuable, salubrious, right? Beneficial, especially in promoting health or well-being. Salutary. Sever, cut off or put an end to. Sever, cut off or put an end to. Sever. Suspend, rupture, cleave, cut off or put an end to. Sever. Slight, treat with disrespect or neglect. Insult, treat with disrespect or neglect. Insult. Slight, snob, disregard, rebuff. Somnolent, sleepy or drowsy. Sleepy or drowsy. Somnolent means sleepy or drowsy. Somnolent means sleepy or drowsy. Soporific, innervated, languorous, sleepy or drowsy. Sleepy or drowsy. Somnolent means sleepy or drowsy. Stoic, unaffected by pain, distress, showing no emotion, unaffected by pain. Stoic, that's stoic. Phlegmatic, resigned, impassive, unaffected by pain or distress, showing no emotion. Stoic. Supersede, replace or take the place of. Displace, supplant, succeed, succeed, succeed. Yeah. Displace, supplant, replace or take the place of. Supersede. Tout, promote or praise energetically. Tout means promote or praise energetically.
Tout.
Tout, promote or praise energetically. Commend, endorse, urge, promote or praise energetically. Whine, decrease in a power, size, intensity. Decrease in a power, size, intensity. Wane, decrease in a power, size, intensity. Dwindle, subside, ebb. Whine, decrease in a power, size, intensity. Whine. Abhor, detest or regard with a deep hatred. Detest or regard with a deep hatred. Abhor, detest or regard with a deep hatred. Abhor means detest or regard with loathe, despise, abominate. Abhor, detest or regard with a deep hatred. Detest or regard with a
Abhor.
abhor. Detest or regard with a deep hatred. Boisterous, energetic, noisy, and lively. Boisterous means energetic, noisy, and lively. Boisterous, boisterous, energetic, noisy, and lively. Animated, exuberant, ebullient. Boisterous, energetic, noisy, and lively. Chivalrous. Let's pronounce it.
Chivalrous.
Chivalrous. Honorable and polite. Chivalrous, honorable and polite. Gallant, courteous, gentle. Honorable and polite, chivalrous. Chivalrous means honorable and polite. Churlish, rude or lacking good manner. Churlish means rude or lacking good manner. Churlish means rude or lacking good manner. Churlish, churlish. Churlish means rude or lacking good manner. Churlish. Clandestine, secretive, avoiding attention. Clandestine means secretive, avoiding attention. Covert, furtive, stealthy. Secretive, avoiding attention. Clandestine. Common, complacent. Complacent, small-g, self-satisfied, often without awareness of potential danger. Complacent, smugly, self-satisfied, often without awareness or of a politeness or danger. Gloating, proud, complacent, self-satisfied, smugly, often without awareness of a potential danger. Complacent. Cumbersome, large, heavy, slow, or complicated. Cumbersome. Cumbersome means large, heavy, slow, or complicated. Cumbersome. Debilitating, weakening or impairing strength. Debilitating means weakening or impairing strength. Innervating, unfeebling, debitalizing, debilitating, weakening or impairing strength. Debilitating, weakening or impairing strength. Debilitating, weakening or impairing strength. Weakening or impairing strength. Debilitating. Deliberate, think over, think over or discuss carefully. Deliberate. Intentional means deliberate, think over or discuss carefully as a verb. Intentional as a adjective. Deliberate. Droll, amusing in a quirky or unusual way. Amusing in a quirky. Droll means amusing in a quirky or unusual way. Eccentric, deviating from conventional behavior. Quirky, deviating from conventional behavior. Quirky. Eccentric, eccentric means deviating from a conventional behavior. Quirky. Fractious, quarrelsome or irritable. Unruly. Quarrelsome or irritable. Unruly. Quarrelsome or irritable. Unruly. Fractious. Fractious means quarrelsome or irritable. Unruly. Limpid, clear, transparent, or easy to understand. Limpid means clear, transparent, easy to understand. Mawkish, overly sentimental in a way that seems exaggerated or insincere. Mawkish. Obeisance, reverence for an individual. Obeisance means reverence for an individual. Yeah, reverence for an individual. Obeisance means veneration, homage, adoration, reverence for an individual. Obeisance. Obeisance. Obeisance.
Obeisance.
Obeisance, reverence for an individual. Ostentatious, showy or designed to impress. Ostentatious, showy or designed to impress. Ostentatious. Ostentatious, showy or designed to impress.
Ostentatious.
Showy or designed to impress. Ostentatious, showy or designed to impress. That's ostentatious. Flamboyant, pretentious, affected. Panacea, panacea, a perfect cure for something.
Panacea.
Panacea, panacea, a perfect cure for something. That's a panacea. Perfunctory, done without enthusiasm or effort. Done with a perfunctory, done without enthusiasm or effort. Perfunctory. Perilous, risky and hazardous. Perilous means risky and hazardous. Perilous means risky or risky and hazardous. Pervasive, spreading quickly and in a great numbers. Pervasive means spreading quickly and in a great numbers. Pervasive, spreading quickly and in a great number. Preclude, prevent something from occurring. Preclude. Preclude means prevent something from occurring. That's a preclude. Predilection, preference or a bias towards something. Predilection, preference or a bias towards something. Predilection. Preference or a bias towards something. Predilection. Preference or a bias towards something. Predilection. Rapacious, very greedy. Rapacious means very greedy, grasping, avaricious, acquisitive. Rapacious, very greedy. Relish, take a great pleasure or delight in. Take a great pleasure or delight in. Relish, take a great pleasure or delight in. Relish means take a great pleasure or delight in. Relish, take a great pleasure or delight in. Satirical, using a humor or irony to criticize or mock. Using a humor or irony to criticize or mock. Satirical, urging humor or irony to criticize or mock. To criticize or mock. Using humor or irony to criticize or mock. Using satirical, using humor or irony to criticize or mock. Satirical. Same, fake, not genuine. Same means fake, not genuine. Scott, go around or avoid something, especially an issue, or go around or avoid something, especially an issue or obstacle. That's a Scott. Scott.
Skirt.
Yeah, go around or avoid something, especially an issue or obstacle. Sluggish, lacking energy, slow or listless. Lacking energy, slow or listless. Sluggish means lacking energy, slow or listless. Spartan, marked by simplicity, frugality, or avoidance of luxury. Marked by simplicity, frugality, and avoidance of luxury. Spartan. Spartan means marked by simplicity, frugality, and avoidance of luxury. Truculent, aggressively combative, confrontational. Truculent, aggressively combative, confrontational. Aggressively combative, confrontational, truculent, pugnacious, bellicose. That's truculent. Obs- Obstreperous, truculent, aggressively combative and confrontational. Acrimonious, bitter and sharp in a language or a tone. Acrimonious means bitter and sharp in a language or a tone. Belligerent, argumentative, threatening or aggressive. Pugnacious, bellicose, truculent. Belligerent, argumentative, threatening or aggressive. Belligerent. Beneficent, kind and charitable, producing good result or benefit. That's beneficent. Canny, shrewd and cautious. Shrewd and cautious, that's canny. Cavalier. Cavalier means exhibiting an overly casual attitude. Unconcerned. Cavalier means exhibiting an overly casual attitude. Unconcerned. Cavalier. Exhibiting an overly casual attitude. Unconcerned. Cavalier. Distressed. Experiencing nervousness, irritation, or sadness. Distressed. Experiencing nervousness, irritation, or sadness. Distressed means experiencing nervousness, irritation, or sadness. Distressed. Experiencing nervousness, irritation, or sadness. Distressed. Experiencing nervousness, irritation, or sadness. Distressed.
Distressed.
Yeah. Distressed means
Distressed.
experiencing nervousness, irritation, or sadness. Distressed. Dwindling, decreasing steadily in size or quantity. Decreasing steadily in size or quantity. Dwindling, decreasing steadily in size or quantity. Decreasing steadily in size or quantity. Dwindling, decreasing steadily in size or quantity. Eclipse, overshadow or surpass. Overshadow or surpass. Eclipse means overshadow or surpass. Eclipse means overshadow or surpass. Overshadow or surpass. Eclipse means overshadow or surpass. Eclipse. Overshadow or surpass. Encyclopedia. Thorough, comprehensive in scope. Thorough and comprehensive in scope. Encyclopedia. Thorough, comprehensive in exhaustive. Comprehensive in scope. Exacerbate. Make a situation or condition worse. Make a situation or condition worse. Exacerbate. Make a situation or condition worse. Make a situation or condition worse. Exacerbate. Exasperated. Severely irritated or angry. Irritated or angry. Exasperated. Exasperated means severely irritated or angry. Exasperated, severely irritated or angry. Fungible, interchangeable for another item of a similar type. Fungible means interchangeable for another item of a similar type. That's a fungible. Hackneyed, lacking creativity, derivative and overused. That's a hackneyed, trite, banal, pedestrian. Incongruous, incongruous, out of a place, lacking harmony. Incongruous,
Incongruous.
incongruous, lacking harmony, out of a place. Incongruous, incongruous, lacking harmony, out of a place. Interchangeable, capable of being used in place of each other, capable of being used in place of each other. Interchangeable, capable of being used in place of each other. Interchangeable, quite similar to fungible. Uniform, homogeneous, capable of being used in place of each other. Interchangeable. Laconic, economical with words, quiet and reserved. Economical with words, quiet and reserved. Laconic, terse, pithy, taciturn. Economical with words, quiet and reserved. Lucrative, producing a significant amount of money. Lucrative, gainful, remunerative, fruitful, producing a significant amount of money. Lucrative. Magisterian, possessing a great authority. Magisterian means possessing a great authority, exercising authority in an excessive manner. Magisterial, possessing a great authority. Magisterial, possessing a great authority. That's magisterial.
Magisterial.
Magisterial, possessing a great authority, exercising authority in an excessive manner. Magisterial. Onerous, involving a heavy burden, challenging or difficulty. Involving a heavy burden, challenging or difficulty. Involving a heavy burden, challenging or difficulty. Onerous. Formidable, taxing, Herculean, involving a heavy burden, challenging or difficulty. Involving a heavy burden, challenging or difficulty. Formidable, taxing, involving a heavy burden, challenging or difficulty. Onerous. Opprobrium, severe criticism or public shame. Opprobrium means severe criticism or a public shame. Vilification, severe criticism or public shame. Opprobrium. Parsimonious, extremely frugal or stingy. Parsimonious means extremely frugal or stingy. Parsimonious means extremely frugal or stingy. Parsimonious. Peripheral, a marginal importance, minor, of a marginal importance and minor. Subsidiary, tangential, trivial, of a marginal importance or minor. Peripheral, tangential, trivial. Provocative, causing outrage or irritation, often intentionally. Provocative means causing outrage or irritation, often intentionally. Provocative. Renounce, reject or give up. Renounce, reject or give up. Tempestuous, unrestrained and turbulent, of a emotion or action, unrestrained or and turbulent. Tempestuous, of a emotion or action, unrestrained or turbulent. Heated, hysterical, for feverish, unrestrained or turbulent, of a emotion or action, unrestrained or and turbulent. Tempestuous, of a emotion or action, unrestrained or and turbulent, unrestrained and turbulent. Tempestuous, extremely stormy, unrestrained and turbulent emotion or action. Tempestuous,
Tempestuous.
yeah, tempestuous. Tenable, Tenable means justifiable and rational, of an idea or a method. Tenable means justifiable and rational, sound, plausible, sustainable, justifiable and rational. Tenable. Transgression, a violation of a law, rule, or social norm. A violation of a law, a rule, or social norm. Transgression. Transgression means a violation of a law, rule, or social norm. Transgression. A violation of a law, rule, or social norm. Transgression, a violation of a law, rule, or social norm. Transgression. Urbane, refined, sophisticated, and courteous. Urbane means refined, sophisticated, and courteous. Verisimilitude, appearing or a semblance of a truth or a reality. Appearing or a semblance of a truth or a reality. Believability, verisimilitude. Vitiate, impair or corrupt the quality of something. Vitiate, impair or impair or corrupt the quality of something. Vitiate, taint, contaminate, sully. Yeah, yeah. I want to stop this video over here. Yeah, all the from group 7 to group 11 vocabs are completed. Yeah, that's all. Thank you everyone.